Lesson 1: Exploring Literary Classics.
Good evening, Anna. I recently finished reading a novel that has intrigued me deeply.
Good evening, John. That sounds exciting. Which novel did you read?
I read The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain. It is a remarkable portrayal of American life.
That is indeed a classic. Mark Twain has a unique way of capturing the essence of his time, does he not?
Yes, he certainly does. His characters are vivid, and the themes resonate even today.
I completely agree. Twain's exploration of morality and social issues is thought-provoking. What were your impressions?
I found the depiction of freedom versus civilization to be particularly striking. Huck's journey reflects a struggle for self-discovery.
That is a poignant observation. The choices Huck faces highlight the conflicts within society.
Exactly. I appreciate how Twain presents these issues through humor and satire, making them more accessible.
It is a delicate balance. Humor can often reveal deeper truths about society.
Precisely. Some of the situations Huck encounters are both entertaining and enlightening.
Which aspect of the book did you find most compelling, John?
The friendships Huck develops during his journey fascinated me. His bond with Jim is profound and transformative.
Their relationship speaks to the themes of loyalty and freedom. It challenges societal norms.
Indeed. It prompts readers to question the racial attitudes of that era, which remains relevant today.
It is remarkable how literature can bridge the gap between past and present. What other books have you found impactful?
I recently read To Kill a Mockingbird, which also addresses issues of morality and social injustice.
That is another excellent choice. Harper Lee's insights are powerful and resonate deeply with readers.
Absolutely. Both novels encourage critical thinking about societal values and human behavior.
They certainly do. It is enlightening to engage with literary classics.
I believe these books shape our understanding of the human experience. They provide a lens through which to view the world.
I share your viewpoint, John. Engaging with literature enriches our perspectives.
I look forward to reading more classics and discussing them with you in the future.
Lesson 2: Facing difficult news together.
Good morning, Anna. I need to share some troubling news with you today.
Good morning, John. You sound quite serious. What is the news?
I have bad news for you and for all of our fellow citizens. Recent events have caused great concern in our community.
That sounds alarming. What happened, John?
There has been an increase in violence in various regions. Many people who love peace are feeling anxious.
That is indeed distressing. Violence disrupts lives and communities. How can we support those affected?
One approach is to raise awareness. We could organize forums to discuss these issues openly.
It is a great idea to encourage dialogue. Discussions can foster understanding and unity among people.
Exactly. We must remind ourselves of the value of compassion and empathy during such trying times.
I completely agree. Compassion can bring communities together. How do you suggest we reach out to others?
Utilizing social media platforms could be effective. Sharing peaceful messages can inspire everyone.
That is a valuable strategy. People often respond positively to kindness. We could start a campaign for peace.
Such a campaign could provide a platform for voices that advocate for harmony. Engaging the youth would be essential.
Engaging young individuals is critical. They hold the power to influence change for the better.
Additionally, we could collaborate with local organizations that promote peacebuilding initiatives.
Partnering with established groups can amplify our efforts. It will provide us with more resources as well.
It is essential to mobilize our community towards a common goal. Together, we can promote solidarity.
I admire your dedication to making a difference, John. That kind of spirit is vital in difficult times.
Thank you, Anna. I believe that through collective effort, we can inspire hope and resilience.
Absolutely. Let us work together to create a brighter future for everyone.
I look forward to collaborating with you, Anna. Together, we can spread a message of peace amidst the turmoil.
Lesson 3: Budget-friendly adventures.
Good morning, Anna. I recently learned about some exciting activities in the city.
Good morning, John. That sounds good. What types of activities are you considering?
There are several local events, including art exhibitions and outdoor concerts.
Those sound intriguing. I hope we can find something within my budget.
I understand. Many events offer free or low-cost admission, especially on weekends.
That is great to hear. I appreciate affordable options when exploring new experiences.
Yes, it is possible to have fun without overspending. Have you looked into any specific events?
I found a community art fair next weekend. They have various local artists showcasing their work.
That sounds delightful. Supporting local artists is a wonderful way to engage with the community.
I agree. It also allows us to discover unique talents and perhaps even purchase art at reasonable prices.
Exactly. Additionally, there may be free workshops available to participate in.
That would be an excellent opportunity to learn something new. I always enjoy hands-on experiences.
Learning new skills can indeed enhance our enjoyment of life. Are there any workshops that particularly interest you?
I would love to try a pottery workshop. Creating something with my hands is quite fulfilling.
Pottery sounds fascinating. It requires both creativity and patience.
It does. I believe it can also be quite therapeutic.
You are correct. Engaging in art can help relieve stress and inspire creativity in other areas of life.
It creates a great balance. After the art fair, perhaps we could check out the concert you mentioned.
That is a fantastic idea. Music has a remarkable ability to bring people together.
Indeed, and it can elevate our spirits as well. I look forward to enjoying the performances.
It will be a day filled with creativity and joy. Let us ensure we stay within budget while having fun.
Absolutely. I appreciate your focus on budget-friendly activities, John.
Thank you, Anna. I believe that enjoyable experiences do not necessarily need to be expensive.
Lesson 4: The Joy of Fresh Fruits.
Good afternoon, Anna. It is a splendid day to discuss healthy eating.
Good afternoon, John. I agree entirely. Let us start with fruits. Where do you usually get them from?
I often purchase my fruits from a local farmer's market. The selection is always fresh and delightful.
That is an excellent choice. Supporting local farmers promotes sustainability and ensures quality produce.
Exactly. Additionally, I appreciate the opportunity to interact directly with the growers. It adds a personal touch.
Engaging with local vendors creates a sense of community. Do you have a favorite fruit that you often buy?
I am particularly fond of strawberries. Their sweetness is unmatched, and they are versatile for various dishes.
Strawberries are indeed delicious. I enjoy them in smoothies and desserts. What other fruits do you like?
I also enjoy apples. They are great for snacking and come in numerous varieties.
Apples are very refreshing. They can be enjoyed raw, cooked, or even in salads.
Indeed. Speaking of salads, I often incorporate fruits into my salads for added flavor and nutrition.
That is a wonderful idea. A fruit salad can also serve as a healthy dessert option.
Absolutely. I recently tried a fruit salad with mango and kiwi. It was both vibrant and tasty.
That sounds delightful. I appreciate how fruits can bring color and life to any meal.
They truly do. Have you ever considered growing your own fruits at home?
I have thought about it. It would be rewarding to cultivate my own garden.
It certainly requires effort, but the satisfaction of harvesting your own fruits is unparalleled.
I can imagine. Where would one typically start if they wanted to grow fruits at home?
A good starting point is to choose easy to grow varieties like strawberries or tomatoes. They require minimal space.
That is helpful information. Perhaps I will research the best fruits to cultivate in my garden.
I encourage you to do so. Gardening can be a fulfilling and therapeutic activity.
Thank you, John. I appreciate your insights. I look forward to enjoying fresh fruits in my garden soon.
It has been a pleasure discussing these ideas with you, Anna. I am eager to hear about your gardening experiences in the future.
Lesson 5: Starting the Day.
Good morning, Anna. Are you ready to start the day?
Good morning, John. Yes, I am ready. How about you?
I feel prepared. I always make sure to get an early start.
That is admirable. An early start often leads to productivity. What do you usually do first?
I like to have a cup of coffee. It energizes me. What about you?
I prefer tea in the morning. It is soothing. I enjoy the quiet moment.
That is a good choice. Peaceful mornings set a positive tone. Do you have any plans for today?
I have several tasks to complete. I must visit the library. There are books I need.
Reading is essential for growth. What type of books do you enjoy?
I like fiction and self-improvement books. They broaden my perspective. What about you?
I tend to read biographies. They inspire me to learn from other people's experiences.
That is interesting. Do you have a favorite biography?
Yes, I admire the biography of Nelson Mandela. His resilience is inspiring.
I agree. His journey is remarkable. It teaches us the value of perseverance.
Indeed, it does. Speaking of perseverance, do you have any goals for this week?
Yes, I aim to finish my assignment early. Time management is crucial.
That is wise. Proper planning leads to less stress. Are your assignments difficult?
They require effort, but I find them manageable. I enjoy the challenge.
That is a healthy attitude. Challenges help us grow.
Exactly. What challenges are you facing this week?
I am preparing for a presentation. It is nerve-wracking but exciting.
Presentations can be intimidating. How do you prepare for them?
I practice regularly. I also visualize success during the presentation.
Visualization is a powerful technique. It helps to build confidence.
Absolutely. Do you have any techniques you use for your studies?
I create summaries of the material. It helps me retain the information better.
That is a brilliant method. Summarizing can clarify complex concepts.
Yes, it does. I also enjoy discussing topics with friends. It deepens my understanding.
Group discussions foster collaboration. They provide different perspectives.
Precisely. I appreciate diverse viewpoints. They enrich conversations.
Speaking of conversations, have you had any interesting discussions lately?
Yes, I spoke with a friend about personal development. It was enlightening.
Personal development is a crucial topic. It allows us to reflect and grow.
Definitely. What are some areas you wish to develop personally?
I want to enhance my public speaking skills. It is essential in my field.
That is a valuable skill. Have you considered joining a speaking club?
I have thought about it. Clubs provide a safe space to practice.
They truly do. Perhaps you could find a club in your area.
I will look into it. Thank you for the suggestion, Anna.
You are welcome, John. I wish you the best of luck.
I appreciate your support. Shall we conclude our morning chat and prepare for the day?
Yes, let us do that. I wish you a productive day ahead.
Thank you. You, too, Anna.
Lesson 6: Embracing New Cultures.
Good afternoon, Anna. How do you feel about new experiences?
Good afternoon, John. I enjoy them immensely. They open up new horizons.
I agree. It is essential to be comfortable in one's new surroundings.
Absolutely. I believe adaptability is a vital skill. Have you ever moved to a new place?
Yes, I moved to a different country last year. It was both exciting and challenging.
That sounds like an adventure. What was the most difficult part for you?
The language barrier was quite challenging. Communication was often complicated.
I can imagine. Learning a new language requires dedication. How did you manage?
I enrolled in language classes immediately. I also practiced with locals.
That is a smart approach. Immersing oneself in the language accelerates learning.
Indeed, it does. I discovered that you have to be willing to learn new customs, too.
Yes, cultural customs can vary greatly. What customs did you find most surprising?
I was surprised by the emphasis on community gatherings. They value social connections.
That is fascinating. Social gatherings can strengthen relationships. Did you participate in any events?
Yes, I attended a local festival. It was vibrant and full of life.
Festivals often provide a glimpse into the culture. What activities took place?
There were traditional dances, music performances, and delicious food. It was memorable.
That sounds delightful. Food is an excellent way to connect with a culture.
Absolutely. I tried many dishes that I had never tasted before.
Was there a dish that particularly stood out to you?
Yes, there was a dish made with rice and spices. It was aromatic and flavorful.
I bet it was delicious. Trying local cuisine is part of the experience.
Indeed, it is. Each meal tells a story about the people and their history.
That is very true. Food is a universal connector.
It truly is. Adapting to a new culture requires open mindedness, does it not?
Definitely. Being open to new experiences fosters growth.
How have you embraced new cultures in your own life, Anna?
I have traveled to many countries. Each trip taught me something new.
Travel broadens the mind. What was your favorite destination?
I loved visiting Japan. The culture there is rich and fascinating.
Japan is renowned for its customs and traditions. What did you enjoy most?
I appreciated the locals' politeness and attention to detail. It was refreshing.
That is an admirable trait. Politeness can significantly enhance interactions.
It really does. I also enjoyed learning a few Japanese phrases during my stay.
Learning even a little of the local language can make a difference.
I agree wholeheartedly. It shows respect for the culture.
Speaking of respect, what customs do you think are essential to understand when traveling?
I believe observing local etiquette is vital. It fosters goodwill.
That is an excellent point. Understanding customs can prevent misunderstandings.
Precisely. It is better to be informed and respectful.
I will continue my journey of learning and embracing new cultures.
That is a wonderful mindset, John. You are well on your way.
Thank you, Anna. I look forward to sharing more experiences with you.
Lesson 7: The Urgency of Now.
Good evening, Anna. Have you ever thought about the concept of time?
Good evening, John. Yes, I have. Time is an invaluable resource we often take for granted.
Indeed, it is. In fact, tomorrow is today. We must not delay our actions.
That is a profound statement. We are indeed confronted with the fierce urgency of now.
Exactly. Life unfolds before us at a rapid pace. Waiting may lead to missed opportunities.
I completely agree. What prompted your thoughts on time, John?
I recently attended a seminar on personal development. It emphasized acting in the present.
That sounds enlightening. Personal development is essential for growth.
It truly is. The speaker discussed how we often postpone our dreams.
Many people do that. They wait for the perfect moment, which may never come.
Precisely. The perfect moment rarely exists. We must create our opportunities.
I like that perspective. It encourages proactive behavior in our lives.
Yes. Taking action today can lead to significant changes tomorrow.
What are some actions you believe one should take immediately?
I think setting clear goals is crucial. Goals provide direction and purpose.
I agree. Clear goals help us stay focused and motivated.
What about you, Anna? Do you have any immediate goals in mind?
I aim to improve my language skills. I believe practice is essential.
That is an excellent goal. Consistent practice leads to mastery.
Yes, it does. I find that speaking with others accelerates my learning process.
Engaging in conversations is a valuable method. It enhances fluency and confidence.
I also enjoy reading books. They expand my vocabulary and understanding.
Reading is a significant way to learn. It enriches our knowledge.
Indeed. Have you read any insightful books recently, John?
Yes, I read a book about time management. It offered practical strategies.
Time management is essential. What is one strategy that stood out to you?
The author suggested prioritizing tasks based on urgency and importance.
That is a valuable strategy. It helps in making informed decisions.
Exactly. It encourages individuals to focus on what truly matters.
I should implement that in my own routine. Would you help me with this?
Of course. I would be happy to assist you in prioritizing your tasks.
Thank you, John. It is refreshing to discuss these important topics.
I enjoy our conversations, Anna. They always inspire me to reflect.
Likewise, John. Your insights are always thought-provoking.
I appreciate your kind words, Anna. It motivates me to continue learning.
Together, we can encourage each other to grow. We complement each other's journeys.
Yes, we do. We can explore new ideas and strategies together.
That sounds like a plan. Let us embrace the urgency of this moment.
I wholeheartedly agree. We must make the most of today.
Lesson 8: The Power of Literature.
Good evening, Anna. Have you read any interesting books lately?
Good evening, John. Yes, I recently finished a classic novel. It was captivating.
Classics have a unique charm. They often provide great insight into different eras.
I completely agree. Some books that we read are timeless treasures.
Indeed. One author who comes to mind is Mark Twain. He portrayed American life vividly.
Yes, Twain's works highlight the social issues of his time. They remain relevant today.
His storytelling is both engaging and thought-provoking. Which book of his did you read?
I read The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. It is a remarkable exploration of freedom.
That is an excellent choice. Huck's journey reflects the struggle for identity and morality.
Exactly. Twain's portrayal of friendship between Huck and Jim is profound.
It indeed challenges societal norms. It encourages readers to think critically.
I appreciated the humor Twain used to convey serious themes. It lightens the narrative.
Humor is an effective tool in literature. It allows complex issues to be discussed more openly.
It really does. Literature can serve as a mirror to society.
I often think about how different times influence the themes in literature.
Definitely. Each era has distinct challenges, shaping the stories told.
What other classic authors do you enjoy?
I also admire Jane Austen. Her insights into relationships are timeless.
Austen's characters are relatable and complex. Her wit adds depth to her narratives.
Yes, her observations of social hierarchies are still applicable today.
Literature encourages us to explore diverse perspectives. It fosters empathy.
That is a powerful aspect of reading. It opens our minds to different experiences.
Have you ever considered how classics influence modern literature?
Certainly, many contemporary authors draw inspiration from classic themes and characters.
That is insightful. It creates a rich literary dialogue across generations.
I enjoy discovering those connections. It enhances my reading experience.
I agree. It is fascinating to see how stories evolve over time.
Exactly. It is like uncovering hidden layers within the texts.
Literature allows us to travel through time and understand different cultures.
Truly, it is a journey that broadens our horizons and deepens our knowledge.
Speaking of journeys, how do you feel about discussing literature in book clubs?
I find book clubs enriching. They provide diverse viewpoints and foster discussion.
That is a great benefit. Engaging with others enhances understanding.
Exactly. Different interpretations can shed light on various themes.
Have you participated in a book club recently?
Yes, we discussed Twain's works last month. It was an enlightening conversation.
That sounds wonderful. What insights stood out during your discussion?
We explored the theme of morality and how it guides the characters' decisions.
Morality is a complex subject in literature. It often challenges readers' beliefs.
Definitely. It forces us to confront our own values and biases.
I look forward to our next literary discussion.
I do as well, John. Sharing insights always enriches my understanding.
Thank you for this engaging conversation, Anna. I have enjoyed it immensely.
Lesson 9: The Weight of Bad News.
Good evening, Anna. I have bad news for you.
Good evening, John. What is the matter?
It concerns our fellow citizens. It affects people who love peace all over the world.
This sounds serious. Please, tell me more.
There has been an increase in violence in several regions. Innocent people are suffering.
That is indeed disheartening. Violence disrupts lives and communities.
Exactly. It is troubling to see how quickly peace can be shattered.
This news can feel overwhelming. How should we respond to it?
I believe we must remain calm. Fear and panic will not solve the issues.
That is a wise approach. We should focus on what can be done.
Yes. First, we can spread awareness about the importance of peace.
Raising awareness is essential. It promotes understanding and compassion.
Additionally, we can support organizations that advocate for peace.
Supporting such organizations can help improve conditions.
Absolutely. Every little effort counts. We can also engage in community discussions.
Engaging our communities helps foster a culture of dialogue. Communication is vital.
It truly is. Open discussions allow people to express their concerns.
By listening, we can empathize and understand different perspectives.
Empathy is critical in these times. It helps us connect with others' experiences.
What can individuals do to remain positive despite this bad news, John?
Individuals can focus on acts of kindness. A small gesture can uplift spirits.
Kindness can create ripples of change. It encourages others to act similarly.
Moreover, we should stay informed about global events. Knowledge empowers action.
Yes, being informed enables us to make wise decisions. Awareness is crucial.
I also suggest participating in peace-building initiatives. They can create constructive dialogue.
Peace-building initiatives foster understanding among diverse groups. They can bridge gaps.
Indeed. We must remind ourselves that there are more peaceful individuals than violent ones.
That is a comforting thought. Positivity can help counter despair.
Exactly. Let us focus on solutions rather than dwelling on the negatives.
I appreciate your perspective, John. It encourages me to act.
Together, we can inspire change by promoting peace and understanding.
Yes, let us commit to being advocates for peace in our communities.
I am glad we share this vision, Anna. It is essential for the world.
Thank you for sharing this discussion with me, John. It has been enlightening.
You are welcome, Anna. Let us continue to discuss and promote peace in every way we can.
Lesson 10: Budgeting for Success.
Good morning, Anna. I hope you are doing well today.
Good morning, John. I am doing quite well. Thank you for asking.
I am glad to hear that. I wanted to discuss our upcoming project.
That sounds good. What do you have in mind?
I hope we can find something within my budget. Financial planning is crucial.
Absolutely. It is important to set a clear budget before making decisions.
I completely agree. Have you considered what resources we may need?
Yes, I have made a list. It includes materials, tools, and possibly hiring assistants.
That is a thorough approach. How do you propose we determine the costs?
I suggest researching prices online. It will give us an idea of the market.
That is a wise idea. Comparing prices will ensure we remain within budget.
Exactly. We can look for local suppliers too. Sometimes, they offer better deals.
That could save us money. I appreciate your resourcefulness, Anna.
Thank you, John. I believe in maximizing our resources.
Speaking of resources, do you think we should account for unexpected expenses?
Yes, we should set aside a contingency fund. It is always wise to be prepared.
That is a valid point. I will ensure our budget includes a contingency.
Great. It will provide us with flexibility during the project.
Flexibility is essential to adapt to unforeseen circumstances.
Absolutely. Have you thought about the timeline for our project?
I believe we should set a clear deadline. It will help keep us on track.
A deadline is crucial for productivity. It motivates us to complete tasks timely.
Yes, it does. I will draft a timeline based on our available resources.
That sounds excellent. Shall we also assign specific tasks to each team member?
Yes, delegating tasks is an effective strategy. It maximizes efficiency.
I agree. Let us utilize our strengths for the best outcome.
Together, we can accomplish more. What are your thoughts on team dynamics?
Positive team dynamics foster collaboration and creativity.
Definitely. Open communication is vital for nurturing a healthy team environment.
I could not agree more. Regular check-ins can enhance our collaboration.
That is a smart idea. Shall we schedule weekly meetings to discuss progress?
Yes, weekly meetings will keep everyone aligned and motivated.
I like that approach. It ensures accountability within the team.
Exactly. It also provides an opportunity to address any concerns.
I appreciate your insight on this matter, Anna. You are very knowledgeable.
Thank you, John. I believe that teamwork is the key to success.
I echo that sentiment. With a solid plan, we can achieve our objectives.
I am looking forward to seeing our ideas come to fruition.
So am I, Anna. Let us make this project a great success together.
Lesson 11: The Joy of Fresh Fruits.
Good morning, Anna. It is a beautiful day, is it not?
Good morning, John. Indeed, it is. The sun is shining brightly.
Great. Let us start with a delightful topic, fruits. Where do you usually get them from?
I often visit the local market. It offers a variety of fresh fruits.
Local markets are wonderful. They provide seasonal produce. What fruits do you enjoy most?
I particularly love strawberries and mangoes. They are both sweet and refreshing.
Those are excellent choices. Do you prefer them fresh or in desserts?
I enjoy them fresh, but strawberries make a delightful addition to desserts.
I agree. Strawberry shortcake is a classic. Have you ever made it?
Yes, I have. It is simple yet delicious. Baking can be quite enjoyable.
Baking allows for creativity in the kitchen. Do you often experiment with fruit recipes?
I do. I love trying new smoothie combinations. They are nutritious and delicious.
Smoothies are a great way to incorporate various fruits. What is your favorite smoothie recipe?
I enjoy a blend of banana, spinach, and pineapple. It is refreshing and energizing.
That sounds delightful. Bananas are a great source of potassium.
Yes, they are. Fruits also provide essential vitamins. They are important for our health.
Absolutely. Eating a variety of fruits can boost our immune system.
That is a significant benefit. I try to include different fruits in my diet.
How do you ensure you consume enough fruits daily?
I keep a fruit bowl on my kitchen counter. It serves as a reminder to snack healthily.
That is a fantastic idea. Having fruits visible encourages healthier choices.
Yes, it does. What about you, John? How do you include fruits in your meals?
I often add fruits to my breakfast. A fruit salad is a delightful start to the day.
That is a nutritious choice. What fruits do you typically use in your salad?
I usually include apples, grapes, and berries. They add color and flavor.
It sounds delicious. I find that a colorful plate is always more appealing.
Indeed. Presentation can enhance the overall dining experience.
Have you ever tried growing your own fruits?
I have not yet. But I dream of having a small garden someday.
That would be wonderful. Growing your own fruits can be very rewarding.
I imagine so. It offers a sense of connection to nature.
Exactly. Plus, homegrown fruits often taste superior.
They certainly do. Freshly picked fruits are bursting with flavor.
Do you think you will start your garden soon?
I hope to begin by next spring. I plan to grow strawberries and blueberries.
Those are excellent choices. They are delightful and fairly easy to grow.
I look forward to the experience. Gardening can be therapeutic.
I agree. There is something calming about nurturing plants.
Yes, gardening connects us to the cycle of life.
I should plant some herbs as well. They can enhance fruit dishes.
That is a splendid idea. Fresh herbs can elevate the flavor of any dish.
I look forward to sharing recipes with you once our gardens flourish.
I am excited about that, Anna. Let us embrace the joy of fresh fruits together.